Hello, happy people. I hope you're having an awesome day today. And I would first off like to state some of my beliefs. And this is for a very significant reason based on my topic this morning of self-sabotage. So I'm just going to hop right into it. I believe in God. I believe we are all connected. Believe we are here for a bigger purpose and a bigger reason. But I'm a very spiritual person, and I want to be upfront and share that your beliefs are very, very powerful. And I do not judge what you call God, whether it's the universe, whether it's existence, whether it's science, whatever it is for you. Thank you for the likes, Zayad. I am so glad you're here. Thank you for the comment. So I believe we're here for a bigger purpose. I believe we were created for a reason and that we are here to experience this life in a very specific way. And Joby, I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. And the reason why this is so important to state right now is because on this topic of self-sabotage, when we are building a new belief system within ourselves, which is basically our purpose of why we do it is what we do. Sammy, I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. Go ahead and comment below. How are you guys doing today? I would absolutely love to hear it. And when we're building new belief systems, whether it's that we're a healthy person, whether that we're a successful entrepreneur, whether it's that we're in a happy relationship, or that we're world travelers, or whatever that new belief is for you that you are not comfortable with, that isn't just as plain as day as saying where it is that you live, where you have that complete 100% belief. Gaurav, I'm glad you're here. I'm doing great, Gaurav. Thank you for the comment. How are you doing today? So when we've experienced something ourselves for so long, it is not hard to believe that. We consistently in our outer reality have that validation every single day to constantly confirm our beliefs back to us. So when we're starting something new, when we're starting a new journey, when we're trying to change, when we're trying to build belief within ourselves, Juliana, I'm so glad you're here. We're constantly playing self-sabotage. A lot of times when we do make a change in our lives, we'll start to see results, whether it's slow or fast, whatever it is, but you're constantly seeing progress and you're like, oh my goodness, this is actually working. And then your instincts inside of you that we've developed over the years from generations to come is to get back to that comfortable place. Your subconscious doesn't like the new. It doesn't like that new feeling. Even if you yourself, what you're aware of is like, yes, this is great. John, I'm so glad you're here. And you're excited to see your progress. Your subconscious is like, no, go back where it's safe. Go back where it's comfortable. Go back to what you know, what you believe, what you've experienced for so long. Khalid. So when we bring that into our awareness of self-sabotage, it's much easier to identify it. And when you are able to identify it, you have power over it. When you don't know what's going on, it completely controls you. But when you are aware and you know this is what is happening, you take your power back. Elizabeth, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining the live stream today. So when you are aware that you are constantly self-sabotaging yourself, when you are trying to create a real, consistent change in your life, you can push past it, because your belief system is what creates your reality, and what creates a belief is your consistent habits every single day. Joseph, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us on the live stream today. Go ahead and comment below. I'd love to know how you guys are doing today. So as we build that belief system with the consistency, the most important thing is to keep consistently showing up even in moments of doubt. Because as you keep showing up for yourself, eventually the doubts are going to fall to the wayside. And eventually it's going to feel much more natural. And when it feels natural is when you've actually built the belief within yourself. You won't feel the shakiness. You won't waver because it'll just be a part of who you are, something that you do every day. It's not something that you have to try or you just have to keep doing and doing and doing. It's just who you are. It's who you are being at that point. Whenever something feels natural to you, that is based upon your belief system. Pam, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Kamara, I'm glad you're here. You're so beautiful. I wish... thank you. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I am happily married, but I am so thankful for all the friendships and support on the live streams every single day. You guys are so inspiring. Let's see, Joseph, how can I stop gambling? Well, the first thing to do is to consistently change your habit. So when you go to gamble, whether it's every single day, whether it's once a week, however much it is for you, replace that with a new habit. So every single time you feel that urge to gamble, either replace it with meditation. Meditation is a huge and powerful thing, meditation and prayer. It is something bigger and beyond yourself and makes you feel more connected and more capable of doing things that you need to do to change your life. Lucky, I'm so glad you're here. I really love that question. So if you replaced gambling with a positive habit, for example, when people fast, when they are looking to do it for spiritual reasons or physical reasons, they replace when they would normally eat with a spiritual practice or with working out or with doing some type of creative task that they really enjoy. So the most important thing that you have to do is you have to replace that habit. And every single time you have that urge to do an old habit, you automatically replace it with a new one. And you do it every single day. And every time you feel a waver or a doubt, you just go straight back to that habit and you build that belief system and you just don't stop. And if you have a mistake and if you have a setback, that's okay. You just keep on going. You get right back into your new belief system, a new belief system that you're building every single day. Lucky, may God bless your hard work. Thank you so much, Lucky. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad you're here on the live stream. Thank you for this thumbs up, Joseph. I really appreciated your question. That was really awesome. So if you have any more questions, go ahead and drop them below. I'd love to talk more about it. And so back into building that belief system, that is the easiest way to build up and stop self-sabotaging yourself, is just to consistently show up with those new habits every single day. And eventually, it's different for everybody. It is just going to feel natural for you. And you just have to keep showing up until it does. My little mini me here is saying hello. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Namal, I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. So that is my encouragement to you guys today. And the most important thing in this is just to know that you are self-sabotaging. And if you are stopping your new habits before they feel natural to you, that is just automatically a big blinking light that is self-sabotage. Now, if you get to a place of stability, if you get to a place where it feels natural and not challenging and super comfortable, that's when you boost it up to the next level and start making new changes in your life. You don't decide and make new decisions when you're feeling uncomfortable. Dustin, I'm so glad you're here. Hama, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being a part of the live stream today. How are you guys doing? Hello. Narendra, I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you on the live stream today. Thank you for all the likes and the love, everybody. I really appreciate it. But for example, this is another really awesome example that I love to use. When you are working out and you are making a plan to do something, when you are making a plan to do something, you don't decide in the uncomfortable moments what it is you're going to do. So if you decide that you are going to do 50 push-ups, halfway through the push-ups, you're gonna start feeling really uncomfortable. You can't quit in those moments. You have to push through until you meet the goal. You can't, in the middle of the uncomfortability, decide to do something different, because you're not making decisions based out of love, based out of fear is what that is the negativity. You always want to be basing your decisions out of positive moments. Never change what you're doing when you're not feeling stable, when you're not feeling content, when you're not feeling calm and level-headed. When you're changing your decision in those hard moments, you're always going to self-sabotage yourself. Let's see. Shayamandas, I hope I said your name right. Thank you for being here. Anthony, I'm glad you're here. Good afternoon, Hama. Thank you for the comment. Amin, I'm glad you're here. Abdu, I'm glad you're here. How are you? I am doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. And let's see, I don't have a translation to render, but I hope you are doing well today. I'm so glad you commented and joined below. So seriously, guys, this is so important just to know that this exists, because so many people aren't even aware. And that's when you lose your power. That's when you lose your control over your decisions, over creating true change and true change of belief in your life. Because when that belief feels natural, that's when everything starts to show up and change in your life. You just have to keep showing up consistently until that happens. Charlie, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining. How are you doing today? I'd love for you to comment below. So just keep showing up for yourself, whether it has to do with your health, whether it has to do with your career, whether it has to do with your relationships. Keep showing up every single day with the changes. Write it down. Make a plan for yourself and keep with it. And don't change your course in the middle of the journey. Reach it first. Get comfortable with it first. Make it a part of who you are first. And then the growth keeps going beyond that. I love you guys so much. If you have any more questions about this, I would love for you to comment below. Even after the live stream is over, I will gladly answer. If you would like to PM me and get more in detail and share more in depth about the subject, I would also love to talk to you about that as well. April, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining the live stream today. We're just about to sign off. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. But this is so important, guys, and if you apply this to your life and just become aware of what you're doing, you can really change so much for yourself. Nicole, thank you for joining. Mimi, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you guys are here. I love you guys so much, and I wish you an amazingly beautiful day, and I will talk to you all again very soon. Mwah! Much love to you. Bye.